So coming to the stage, man, he's seen on NBC and HBO all the way from North Carolina. Y'all show some love to Doug Candy. Let him hear it.
What's up? I knew this was going to be a funny weekend. All day long I walked around and everybody thought I was an ugly lesbian downtown. I've been using both bathrooms all day. It's great to be back. We had a good show last night, except for one person. Right here in this chair, there was a 450-pound woman that halfway through my show, she gave me the finger, expressionless, and just held her middle finger up for the whole rest of my show. I almost couldn't finish. And I'm going to tell you what, when she left my motel room this morning, thank you, good night. It is great to be back, down here. I just moved to Florida not too long ago from a small town in North Carolina. Y'all got a lot of stuff down here we didn't have in our little small town. Y'all got a game down here where you take a bean bag and you throw it onto a piece of plywood with a hole in it. And this game is called Cornhole. Yeah, we got that game in North Carolina too, but it's played a lot different. No beanbag, no plywood, no winner. You can always tell how important you are when you go to a gig by the size of your motel room. Staying at the Hunter Arms Hotel. My motel room is so small, there ain't even a number on my door. There's a fraction. I'm in room 11/16. Swept my key card a little too hard to rip the shower curtain. Popeyes had some of that ghost pepper chicken sandwiches. Went back to the room, drank a Red Bull, farted, and busted the window. Shouldn't be called a motel room. Should be called a motel roar. Y'all need to be drunker. I am 33% funny if you're hammered. It's been clocked. Got like the Valium side of the room. Like, let's go see a comedy show. It's alright, it's alright. It's great we can have a good time like this with all the crazy stuff going on in the world, isn't it? Some crazy stuff going on in the world. Crazy politics, terrorism, sexual harassment. You guys realize this never happens every year until pumpkin spice latte comes back? Stuff is evil, man. Everything nowadays got to be politically correct. You can't even discipline your children anymore. My mama used to invite people over to whoop my ass. She'd beat me whenever she'd get her hands on. One time she beat the hell out of me with a rolled up newspaper. The dog thought it was hilarious. Y'all know a Chihuahua is the only living mammal that can run full blast and shit at the same time? My ex-wife, she had a Chihuahua. One time I went to her house and gave her a Chihuahua. I had a soft taco in my truck from Taco Bell. I put a little Diablo sauce on it. Gave it to her Chihuahua. 10 minutes later, it walked to the middle of the living room, barked and shit at the same time. You see the look on his face, he was like, that was a unique sensation! He was kegling. I saw a dog kegel, ladies. Kegling. Like this. Kegel. I can do it. Watch. I heard y'all can do that while you're walking. Is that true, ladies? Can y'all kegel and walk at the same time? If I tried that, I'd take 3 steps and shit my pants. Just got engaged a year ago. Jealous, ladies? That's my engaged face. Looks like Meatloaf got hit in the face with a dick. She's cool, man, but she's a horrible driver. She's the only person I've ever been on the freeway with where people in front of us honk the horn at her. She constantly complains when I'm driving. We were downtown the other day. She said, don't go by the fountains. Whenever I hear that water, it makes me have to pee. So what happens when you hear a dump truck? That's a valid question, ladies. Ever since we first got together, she told me, she said, I want you to treat my children just like they're yours. So from day one, I have ignored them. She comes on, how's the kids? I'm like, what kids? We've been dating so long now, she treats me like one of the animals. When she's introducing me, she's like, this is my boyfriend, Doug. He's a rescue. Most people nowadays meet on dating websites or dating apps, you know, so they can fill out all the parameters and see if they like it. Me and my girl, we met the old-fashioned way while she was still married to her ex-husband. I can't say that. My grandmama just met her new boyfriend on a dating website for older people. It's called carbondating.com. I'm getting like pockets of laughter. I go to each table and go, have you heard this one? Table in the front going, when does the comedy start? That looks like our roofer. That son of a bitch left a piece of metal in my driveway for 8 months. Drove down here from Palm Coast. I-95 was horrible. I hit a pothole so big it fixed my car. Stopped at Starbucks in Orlando before I got here. Turns out all the Starbucks in the Orlando area have someone that speaks sign language for their hearing impaired customers. I was not aware of this policy. When I walked in, a very attractive young lady started speaking sign language to me. I started speaking it back to her. I don't speak sign language. So it was just stupid. She's like, hey, welcome to Starbucks. I was like, hey, can I have some coffee? She's like, how you feeling today? I said, you know, I'm doing okay. She said, you look like a 5-shot venti. I said, you know, I think that would hurt my stomach. Y'all ain't got to be Helen Keller to understand that sign language, eh? 2 things I learned about sign language today. First thing I learned is I will never be smart enough to speak. Second thing I learned is if I do this long enough, it actually looks like I might be saying something. It's like a deaf guy in the back going, tarantula, vagina, pineapple, what the hell did he say? Stay on the road a lot. All I do is work out and watch TV. Okay, I watch TV. My favorite TV show just got brought back for a 9th season. Y'all ever heard of the show Finding Bigfoot? Yeah, it ought to be called Finding Not Shit. 9 years I've been watching the show. 9 years, I'm like, this is insane. This is the one they're going to find Bigfoot. They've been walking around for 9 years, smacking trees with sticks in the dark. Thinking they can call the Bigfoot like that's some sort of Yeti prepaid cell phone. Right? They're out there hollering at the Bigfoot, think it's going to holler back. In the background you hear, they think a Bigfoot's hollering back at them. You know what's hollering back at them? A redneck. Ain't y'all never seen a redneck in a truck going, hey man, what's up? That's how they communicate from trailer park to trailer park where I come from. Matter of fact, if you go to North Carolina, and you go to a trailer park and holler, and something responds to you, you may be communicating with a Sasquatch! They got the 2 research groups set up into 2 different groups. They got the believers, and they call themselves the knowers, and they see Bigfoot everywhere. They see Bigfoot riding scooters, working at Dairy Queen, doing Slim Jim commercials. Then they got the non-believer who's the lesbian. It turns out lesbians don't believe in cryptozoological or mythical creatures. And if y'all knew how high I am right now, it was really hard to enunciate. I would be scared to go camping. With my luck, I'd find a gay Bigfoot. He like broke back Yeti Mountain. You know? Could you see that? You ever heard of cornhole? I don't know why I gave the Bigfoot a southern accent. Did you see that? Hey, there's a Sasquatch! How y'all doing, you old Papa Squad? They say that if you're in the woods and you run across a bipedal ape, a Gigantopithecus, Homo heidelbergensis, or Homo floresiensis, that you should stand your ground and look big. And the rule is that the Bigfoot will leave you alone. Here's my question. Is the Bigfoot aware of this rule? If I see a Bigfoot in the woods, I'm going to shit my pants and faint. I can just see the Bigfoot family walking through there, and I faint in front of them, and the father goes, "Come here, son, let me show you something." You see the stupid-looking human with all the pictures on him that looks like he might be a roofer? You guys suck. Okay, you can eat everything but the brown wet stuff. Don't eat that, it tastes like shit. Now grab that stick, smack that tree, and text message your little sister and tell her supper's ready. Appreciate y'all hanging into the end of that joke there. That was a lot of words. You're like, what is this thing in? Got a birthday coming up. I'm going to be 54 years old. Thank you. You guys are like, maybe he should sit down. I had to go to the doctor the other day. He said, you know, your blood pressure's a little high. What's your normal daily intake of caffeine like? I said, well, I'm pretty much like everybody else. Well, I've done everyone some Red Bulls and 5 hours. No, snore, no. Not like everybody else, snore. I'm not like everybody else, no. So the blood pressure medicine they prescribed me is Quaaludes. For you young people, that would be Ambien. No one knows what Quaaludes are anymore, yeah? I did this joke the other night, and the girl in the front row went, Quaalude? My mama drove a Honda Quaalude in college. No sugar, she didn't. Starting to forget little things in my old age. The other day I was putting deodorant on. I put it on one tip, then got distracted and forgot to put it on the other one. All day long, I walked around thinking someone stinky was following me. What the hell is that smell? It smells like garlic and MTV. Physiologically, stuff's changing. Just little things. Last year when I turned 53, I lost 2 inches off my height. Not for anything medical. Just got tired of lying about it. Hey, I'm from down south. I went all through high school saying I was 5'13". No one found this unusual. How I really tell I'm getting older is by what's in my gig bag. I was on the road with a band for about 30 years. I used to have cool stuff in my gig bag. Rolling papers, condoms, maybe a little KY jelly. Now I got Visine, Rolaids, and Preparation H in there. The other night I came in late and accidentally brushed my teeth with the Preparation H. Gave a whole new meaning to the term shit, eat, and grin. Worst part about this joke is I still have toothpaste on my butthole. I just moved to Palm Coast not too long ago. Where I moved is like a fountain of youth. All my neighbors are in their 80s. Can't wait for the local pickup game to start. I'm going to be LeBron James. My neighbor who lives right next door to me, he's 79 years old. He's been telling me since the day I moved in that not only is he smarter and faster than me, but he will live longer than me at 53 years old. So the other day when he went and played golf, I broke in his house and moved all his furniture around. Now he thinks he has Alzheimer's. Fuck you, Ralph. Y'all want a new neighbor? Got a lot of people live on our neighbor. We got a lady who lives right next door to us. I got a 120-pound pit bull. That dog barked constantly at me when I first moved in. I found out from one of the other neighbors that that same dog was in the maximum security prison for the Pause for Prisoners Obedience Project. So I just threw a couple packs of cigarettes over the fence, and now we're friends. He pays the other dogs to bark at me now. That old man lives down the street, old black man, 97 years old. Mr. Willard, sweetest man you ever want to meet. He drove a sanitation truck for 47 years in Jacksonville. He's sweet, but he's so old he can't remember my name. So he calls me Hippie. What's up, Hippie? Hippie, you look like Caitlyn Jenner walking down the street. The Bible says you can't have a camel toe and a camel tail at the same time, Hippie. Come on, Jesus, Hippie. He's always trying to help people. He's real sweet. And I got real bad allergies since I moved here. And I was walking my dog by on my nose run. He came out and he said, "What's wrong, Hippie? You got a cold or something?" I said, "No, Mr. Will, I got bad allergies. That's really bothering me." He said, "Well, I got some plants up in here, Hippie. You want some plants?" I said, "Yeah, we got old people." I said, "Yeah, that's awesome. I'll take that." So he goes in, brings out the 2 pills. I took both of them out of the blister pack, and I felt different immediately. As I was standing there talking to him, I'm looking at the blister pack, and it didn't say Claritin. It said Cialis. I realized Claritin and Cialis sound a little alike. They do 2 totally different things to your body. Do you have any idea how embarrassing it is to walk your dog with a snotty nose and a boner? I think my dog was embarrassed. We just got a new dog. I just got a new dog, brought him home. His name's Kayak. No, I didn't name him. Brought him home. He started coughing and stuff. I thought, wow, the dog must be sick. So we took it to the vet thinking it had kennel cough or something. Turns out my dog smokes weed. So now I buy my weed from a dog. Is there a dog in here? You know you're a redneck when you can bring your dog to a comedy show. I brought mine. Cool. What's your dog's name? Jax? He looked right up and she was like, "What do you want?" He's pretty cool, man. I like that. I was told about you before. He said, "Have you called the dogs?" I said, "No, I love that. Look at it. I'll just tell him. We'll get back to that. Yeah, I love living in Florida, man. Like I said, you got a lot of stuff here we didn't have. When I first moved to Florida, I went out with a woman one night, and I'd never heard of Redbox. I'd never seen this before. I went out with her. She said, "Hey, what do you say we stay in tonight and watch some movies? Want to hit a Redbox?" I thought she was suffering some sort of chafing. I said, "You know, if it's red, maybe we should lay off of it for a couple days." That could be a sign of something serious. She said, "No, silly. DVDs come out of a red box." I'd like to see Braveheart and The Fifth Element. When I first moved to Florida, I lived with a stripper. Because when you have this many tattoos, it's mandatory in this state. 6 months, you got to live with one. Strippers are cool, man, but they don't have daily coping skills like the rest of us. Even little stuff like dishes used to throw her off. I said to her one time, I said, "Look, Ferrari, this is a dirty dish. When you see this, pick it up, wash it, and put it away." She said, "Yeah, but I have these." I said, "I will be washing these dishes." I couldn't take her anywhere, man. Everywhere I took her, she wasn't sure everybody what a good dancer she was. And I'm an average white guy, okay? We have one dance, and it's the gorilla, and it goes like this. This is all we got. Ain't got nothing else. Maybe a little bit of this. Maybe a little bit of this right here. That's all we got, right? What does every girl do when she starts doing shots of tequila and shots of Jaeger? She does the butt to the crotch dance, doesn't she? She started doing that to me. I couldn't even do the gorilla no more. I had to switch up and do the T-Rex. Ladies are going, "Yeah, that's hot." I'm in a good relationship now, but I just got out of a bad relationship with a crazy woman for 8 years. It's kind of like doing 2 tours in the psycho army. Broke up with her in a text message. She was dangerous. That's the only way you can do it. Like, "Hey, it's been real, it's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. I'm done. LOL, send." I thought she was the coolest chick I ever met on our first date. She told me she was bi. I thought she meant bisexual. It turned out she was bipolar. We were having sex. She was screaming at me or crying. One time, all three at once. It was hot. Sadly, she was also diagnosed as schizophrenic with ADHD. She'd hear voices, but she wouldn't pay any attention to them. Oh shit, we have smart people here. Usually I do that joke and people go. Couldn't be a worse combination. She could have had a speech impediment and irritable bowel syndrome. I gotta What the hell just happened here? Too late. Ladies, that's just a fact of a man's life. And every guy he craps his pants. Every guy does it. And ladies, if you're looking at your guy right now, he's looking at you like this going, he's done it recently. That's true, man. Look, you ladies, if you see another guy and that happens to him, you guys can't even tell it happens to him. If we knew right away he's shit himself. Okay? Y'all could be at the mall, the airport or something, there's a guy standing there, all of a sudden you see him go. You ladies are like, he has a war injury. No, honey, he just shit himself. Looks at that left side blowout. I think he just had a triple shot of espresso from Starbucks. Just thought I'd share that little thought with you. Shouldn't be talking about this, but I'll be honest with you. I did 3 of those 5-hour energy shots before I went on stage. I'm going to do 4.5 hours of comedy in 30 minutes. I'm going to go back to the motel and paint some stuff with Mexicans. Those things should be obligated by law to say what it does to your body before you take it, you know? It should be in the advertisement like, tired of pooping when you want to? Try 5-hour and poop when we want you to. All energy drinks are bad for you, but you'll get some stuff done if you drink one. One time I drank a Red Bull, went to bed, woke up the next day and was already dressed. Pretty much everybody here's local, aren't you? Local? Y'all got like snowbirds that come down here and visit, stuff like that? Got one that comes down. We got one that lives over by us. He's got like a winter house and a summer house. I just want to beat the shit out of him. He's from Canada. He told me the other day. He said, "Hey, dog, when we're old enough to walk, we get skates from up in Canada." I don't know what fucking accent I'm doing right now, but that's how he sounds to me. I said, "I'm a redneck from down south. When we're old enough to walk, we get a cousin." He don't talk to me much anymore. Myrtle Beach performing. A lot of pretty girls in Myrtle Beach. Some ugly ones too. I seen a girl so ugly when she walked in front of my car, my check engine light came on. It's an ugly woman when the car goes, "Stop!" They should have 2 check engine lights. Because when your check engine light comes on, nobody looks at it. It's just a check engine light. I just have another one that says, "You better pull over now and check your damn engine." I just got me a new car. I had me a PT Cruiser. You can't look tough in a PT Cruiser. You cannot look cool. And little kids used to come up and ask me for candy and stuff. Old people come up and go, "Hey, can you give me a ride?" I'm like, "No, I'm going to take a nap. I don't keep my money in the bank. I carry it all cash. Can you give me a ride? Come on, PT Cruiser. Performance." All my comedy buddies used to say that PT and PT Cruiser stood for penis toucher. I'd like to think it stood for ponytail. I had a Chrysler 300 before that. I found out the 300 stands for, that's what it costs to fill it up with gas. I was going to buy a Toyota Yaris until I looked up the word and found out what it meant. Yaris means the man driving this car may have touched another man's penis. It's the gayest car I've ever seen. Nice little crowd over here. All different demographics of. Oh yeah, we got the party table here. All of y'all look like you're on something. Got any tequila drinkers here? All of them look at each other and go, yeah. Y'all ever had a tequila abduction? You know what that is? Tequila abduction? It's just like an alien abduction. You wake up the next day, you can't remember nothing, and your ass might feel a little funny. Why do aliens do that? You know? I mean, I drink tequila, I know why my ass hurts. Like, why do aliens do it? I don't understand. You know? Yeah, I spend a lot of time on the road, and it seems like I go to a lot of these little towns and have a lot of fun here, hanging out downtown. I hung out in your town today. Interesting place, a lot of consignment shops, and a lot of people looking at me thinking I was a woman. Not that many old people here, though. Everybody told me when I first moved to Florida, they said, you move to Florida, that's where old people move. They move to Florida. I said, no, old people move to Naples, Florida. You guys ever been to Naples? I like saying Naples, you know? Naples. Said it a few times, it's like Naples, 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 Naples. You get there quickly? I had to go through a town called Punta Gorda. I like saying that. Punta Gorda. It just feels good. Punta Gorda. I looked it up, loosely translated. It means pumpkin pussy. May not be real sure about the dialect on that one. Pretty sure the real estate agents don't say that when you're buying a house. The house is on a half acre. It's got 2,500 square feet, and the town was named after an orange vagina. Vagina's a weird word, isn't it? It's in every single medical article you read, they use that word. It's not even dirty anymore. That word sounds high-tech to me now. Vagina. Sounds like some kind of computer part or like a hybrid car or something. Could you see it? New from Chrysler, the vagina. What can we do to put you in a new vagina today? We have used vaginas, the Cougar. Professional comedy here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. How much does a new vagina cost? Well, there really is no price. Once you get one, you pay every month for the rest of your life. Old dude in the front's going, that's the first thing you said I agree with. What color vaginas do you sell? We sell all colors, but if you buy a black vagina and mistreat it, it will cut you. Predominantly white crowd. The depth of quality of the new Chrysler vagina is as vast as an ocean, except for every month there's a shark week. Disclaimer, do not park your vagina too close to another one, or it will act up the same time every night. I gotta stop that joke right there. Ladies, is that true? If you guys are together for a while, will you all sync up? That is like alien technology to me. If you get a bunch of guys together, we're not all gonna fart this. Yeah, we will. That's how guys greet each other after they're 40. What's up? Not much. What are you doing there? You okay? Speaking of gas, I ate at their barbecue place earlier. It was awesome, man. That's good food. Y'all ate at the Jimmy Bear's? Some good food there. It was awesome. As you can tell, I'm dieting. I had the beef tips. What's it called? The burnt ends. It was delicious, but my breath smells like someone's asshole right now. I'm going to be honest with you. Come on. Hey, how you doing? Jesus. Jesus, you should brush your teeth more. Reminds me of what my grandmama used to say, because you know your grandparents tell you the right thing, don't they? Whenever you get in a hassle in life, always remember what your grandparents used to tell you. My grandmama used to say to me, Dougie Paul, that's my name in redneck. Said, Dougie Paul, brush and floss your teeth every day and keep them healthy, because you are ugly. It is, isn't it? Guy in the front went, that's fucked up. Grandma was kind of a bitch. Yes, she was. I've been moving up in the comedy world, getting some better gigs, obviously. That was the proper time to clap, yes. I make a lot of jokes about the motel rooms and stuff, but I stayed in the nicest motel I've ever stayed in recently in Baton Rouge. This place was awesome, man. I walked in the place, it was a huge gothic desk. There's a guy in the front with a tuxedo. He said, "Hello, I am the concierge. Do you have a reservation?" I said, "You're the what?" He said, "I'm a concierge." I said, "What's a concierge?" He said, "I take care of business at the hotel. I get things done. I am the concierge." I said, "It sounds like you might also be an asshole. Possibly a cocksucker. Most definitely a motherfucker." He was a concierge, an asshole, a cocksucker, and a motherfucker. For some reason, I got a feeling we really didn't hit it off. I know you guys are thinking that's the dumbest thing you have ever heard in 10,000 years out of a human. And let me tell you what, a couple weeks from now, you're going to forget all about me. You're going to forget about me, seeing anything. You guys are going to be in Staples or Home Depot or something, and there's going to be an employee walking by, and you're going to go, "Excuse me, sir, could you tell me whether..." He's going to go, "I'm on my break." You guys are going to go, "That guy is a cocksucker." Yeah, exactly. He's already got it. He's practiced. Motherfucker. He just got the bill and he went, "Motherfucker." I didn't order this cocksucker beer. Where's the concierge? Wait, what is this, to go? You already got your stuff ready to go? Is it? Now you don't want to say shit, do you? He's been that voice of reason to me the whole time. And I said, "What's up?" He's like, "I want to say shit." It's okay, I won't fix it. Now he's like, "Oh." How you doing? Doing good? You guys are like, "Holy shit, why is he talking to us?" Last night we had a crew like they were a little older. There's a 4-top table right here, and their combined age was about 740. I got halfway through my first joke, and one of them went, "Who is this terrible woman?" I made one little joke about pacemakers and microwave ovens, and after the show, when I walked out, there was 7 of them in the parking lot going, "Let's kick his ass!" "I'm gonna break your hip. I haven't been late since the Carter administration. I'm pissed off." When I walked outside last night, let me tell you what, women that like me are older women. And when I say older, I mean 80 or 90. I don't mean 40 or 50. There's a woman standing out here last night, looked like she was a nurse in the Civil War. Smoking a cigarette. "Hey, hillbilly comedian, how you doing? Want to have a couple of chocolate martinis?" I said, "Yeah, I'll bring some insulin. I'll save your life. We'll do that." She was talking to me. She was like, "Yeah, how you doing?" I almost could not look at her in the face because she worried. She looked like a raisin, like she'd been on the beach for like 45 years. And so I'm talking to her. I'm looking down. I think she thought I was looking at her feet. She goes, "Oh, you're a footman, huh? Look at that. Look at that pedicure. Turquoise." Her big toe and little toe were almost touching. I bet when she went in the salon, the Filipino lady went, "Oh, we're going to need some 2x4s. That's why I say old people go to Naples. I went to the beach in Naples, man. I went to the beach in Naples. There's a whole bunch of really old people laying around with really small bathing suits. For a second, I thought they were all debris from some sort of disaster. We're filling out the bill now? What we're doing? How much does the dog eat? A lot. He's a service dog. Give him a couple shots of tequila. Be walking out going, "Blah, fuck it." You ever give him a soft taco with Diablo sauce on it? No, he doesn't? That's a sweet dog there. That's cool. You a military guy? Thank you for your service, my friend. Give it up for him. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, well, good. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming back. I mean, no joke. I'm serious. Thank you. Thank you very much. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. Yeah, it's a cheap, I hate to do the cheap laugh when you do that. I hate to do it. Thank you. I come from a military family. My daddy was in the Navy for 21 years. He's a discharged seaman. You guys are dirty, but I like it. I was going to go in the military. I went and got my physical and everything, and I was diagnosed an idiot. So only the Marines would take me. My family's full of Marines. Shut up! I've got my ass kicked by more Marines than you'll ever know. Look at me, long-haired guy, you know. Let's kick this guy's ass. There he goes. I don't know what that means. But I'm a little frightened, so it's okay. Yeah, I love working these kind of markets right here, and I'm on the road all next week and everything. And I tell you, man, when you move around a lot, you meet a lot of people. A lot of interesting people. Lots of interesting people. Not this weekend, but most of the time I do. I hate it when the audience is funnier than I am. Trying to sing a joke they don't like, you hear real quietly. Fuck you. Where's that coming from? I had a chance to open up for some famous people every now and then. I just had a chance to open up for Cat Williams. You guys know who Cat Williams is? Yeah, he's awesome, isn't he? Flew into town. He canceled the gig an hour before the show. Yeah, it turned out he got drunk with all his buddies and decided that he was going to show them how tough he was. So he went into a Target and slapped a cashier, showing everybody how tough he is. That's like one step up from slapping a cashier at Bed Bath & Beyond, you know? You want to show me you're tough, Cat Williams? Go slap a cashier at the dollar store. You will get your ass whooped by a tall, husky lesbian named Pat. Welcome to the dollar store. I have to inform you I am a convicted felon. Did you find everything okay? Now's the time of the show where usually the comedian will try to sell you a t-shirt, but I've been wearing this for 3 days. I don't think you want it. Or we'll try to sell you one of our DVDs. I'm just hoping y'all got a good memory because I ain't got no DVD. But by law averages, one or two of y'all have liked one or two of the bits I've done, and a percentage of those people would have bought some stuff I had for sale. What I want you to do is take that money and please tip your wait staff at Porky's a little bit more. Give it up for the wait staff. This is what they do for a living. This is how they support their families. And I'll be honest with you, if I had something for sale and y'all bought it, I'd just buy weed with the money. Matter of fact, when they change the laws, I'm just going to sell weed after my show. That way, if I suck really bad, y'all can just get so high you won't give a shit. I was a comedian. What comedian? I saw a poll the other day that said 25% of the registered voters in Florida were against legalizing marijuana. 10% were undecided, and 65% were so high they forgot the question. That's right. What do you think? What do you think, man? Think they should make it legal? You said that very quietly. You guys police officers? They're like, my husband is highway patrol. I think they should too. I think they should make it legal. It doesn't matter. I'm high all the time anyway. Think they should make it legal? Who cares? Wish they would make it free. I'm crossing a big milestone here in another month. I've been sober for 7 years. There's always one person in the audience that's stupid. I hated the idea when I quit. I'll tell you what, there was one thing that I did like about quitting drinking, and I noticed it right away. There's a lot less piss in the corner of my bedroom. See, we have some other bedroom pissers in here as well. It's hard for you ladies. It's like, where's my sock drawer? I gotta pee in the hamper! My girlfriend has been doing this thing with her friends now for a couple years called painting with a flair. You guys ever heard of this? Painting and drinking is what it is. Okay? These five, have you heard it? These 5 girls for the last 2 years have been going out. and getting drunk and painting. And I have a little news, a little something I want to share with you. After 4 margaritas, it ain't art no more. It should be called getting hit directly in the ass with a paintbrush, is what it ought to be called. My girl came home the other night just as drunk as $38 on her debit card would get her. She walked in with that wet ass painting, hit every piece of furniture on the way to the kitchen with this painting. She gets in the kitchen, she goes, "Hey honey, I'm gonna show you my new painting. I have to hurry or I'm gonna peel my flip-flops." Shit, I lost the flip-flop. Okay. This painting. I had to crab salad. Okay, honey. This painting is a painting of 5 dandelions blowing in the wind. It looked like 5 skinny penises at the beach. This is the only painting we have on the wall in our bedroom. Every morning I wake up and open my eyes and go, "Ah!" Just got news for you, ladies. When you get to the point where you're going, "Whack," stop painting. Nothing good comes off the paintbrush when you go, "Whack." Whenever my girl gets drunk, it looks like she's in high winds. When I get really high, I just feel like I'm leaning. Hey, dude, am I leaning? No, you're good. I had me a part-time job for a while because I'm so good at this. I was driving a taxi. I figured if I'm going to look like I'm on parole, I might as well have a job I could get if I was. One day this big, huge guy got in my cab smoking a blunt. Smoking a joint. I said, "Look, man, not only is that illegal, but it's inappropriate rude to get up here with that thing. And when we get done smoking it, you got to get out." He got out of that cab. I was legally retarded for three hours at least. You know you're high when you get out of a car and try to put the kickstand down. I was so high you could have blindfolded me with a guitar string. I used to work for this Polish dude who was been here just a few years. He could barely speak English. He hated that I was a comedian. He never liked it. He'd say, "Dog, you're full of the bullshit, okay? Here is the bull, here is the shit, this you." He told me when I first started driving the cab, he said, "You know, you're going to pick up a lot of prostitutes and hookers and stuff, and they're going to offer to trade out services with you." And I picked up a whole bunch of them. They never offered me nothing. It kind of hurts my feelings a little bit. I had a couple of them in there one day. I said, "I bet you guys want to trade some out instead of paying me, huh?" I said, "No, we'll pay." Bunch of uppity bitches. I tell you one thing that cab did teach me, though. It made me an expert at telling precisely on the globe where someone's from just by hearing their accent a little bit. One day this guy got in there and he said, "Hey, taxi driver, take me to Starbucks. I want coffee." Obviously, he's from Ocala. Holy shit, have you been to Ocala lately? That place is some redneck Leonard Skinner would play there. I was actually good looking in Ocala. I know, right? You live in a city where I'm good looking? You need to move. Walking down the street, I kept hearing, "Dang, he's hot." And that was just the guys. I ain't got nothing against gay people. I think homophobia is stupid. I think we should accept everyone. We have gay people down south where I live too. Just that when you're a redneck, you can't come out of the closet. You got to come out of the outhouse. Or if you're real big, the back 40. I can't say that. My karate teacher was gay. After 5 years of taking karate lessons, got me a rainbow belt. I tell you what, the hardest one to earn was that brown belt. I had a lot of questions after that belt test, mostly about myself. That's what I love about living in Florida. Florida accepts anyone, no matter what religion, sexual orientation. Have you guys heard the new military advertisements? Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard! You can't be mad if you already laughed. You can't go, no! I do that pretty well, don't I? Almost like I might have a little sugar in my britches. I gotta be honest with you. Honest to God. I got a lot of respect for gay guys, because if you have too many penises in your life, it's bound to cause trouble. I only have one, and it's pretty much ruined my life. I'm sure there's one or two women out there who say it's ruined theirs as well. I thought the only place that you had real hillbillies is from where I'm from in New Bern, North Carolina. Y'all got some hillbillies round here. Last night, pulling into the parking lot, this huge Z71 million truck pulls up beside me. 6-foot high tires, bull horns coming out the hood, a set of truck nuts hanging off the hitch. And in the back window was a big banner that said redneck. I was thinking, thanks for clearing up that mystery. I was thinking it might be a Jew. Maybe a Chinese guy going, oh, I'm a redneck! Woo! You want to smoke some weed with me and a black guy? Hey, what's a Chinese guy's eyes look like when he gets high?